on, my good people? Let's see if I can adjust this in some kind of way. What's going on, my good people? I'm Mike, the Universal Artist, here with another Beat Sessions with Mike makeup tutorial, and I'm actually doing a spring-inspired look using the Garden of Julius palette. Showed y'all maybe about a month or so ago when I got this palette, and I'm excited to actually be able to use it. And I started doing some of it already, but I just want to finish the eyebrows, and what I'll do is I'll show you how I finish out my eyebrows, and then I'll come back and show y'all how I actually do my eyelids and how I want to actually look. But so far, this is what I have. I'm trying to do like an ombre style eyebrow. I use three colors from the Julius palette. Actually, not from this particular palette, but three colors from the general palette. So I use the Lilac U, the Sweet Lilac right there, and then I use from the Nubian Royal palette, I use this Royal Purple right there. So let's see. Now what I want to do is, and I'm going to show y'all how I clean up these eyebrows. What I have is some of my concealer. Alright, so I got the e.l.f. Camo Color Correcting Concealer and Fair 140W, and I have a little bit of that warmed on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use that to actually clean up these eyebrows and finish the eyebrow shape, so y'all can see what that looks like. Hopefully I'll be able to pull off for you. Let's see, let me get my trusty mirror and let me work on my brows. So we want to work on my end. Not really the front. Do you see the shape I created? Alright, that's what I want to do, is just create that general shape for the brow. Keep it nice and clean. And I'm going to go and buff out those edges just a little bit. Yeah, I like that shape. So now I'm gonna go out and buff out my edges. I want to take my sponge, use the more pointed edge, and I'm gonna buff the top of that right on out so it doesn't look as harsh, and softens right on up. All right, and that's the general brow shape that I've created. Like my son, but that's the general brow shape that I created, and that's what I'm gonna go for and keep that ombre. So let me now try to recreate that on this right eyebrow. That's the hardest part, trying to recreate what you already started and trying to be as symmetrical as possible, because like I said, it's not perfect. Generally speaking, your eyes, your eyebrows, and everything else is not completely straight and symmetrical. It's not perfect. We are not perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. So enjoy your flaws, and I'm gonna enjoy these flaws. I'm not gonna kill myself over being perfect. So let me see if I can get that shape right. Oh, I may have lost my shape just a little bit, but that's okay. I can go back and fix it. Trust you may. All right. Now I have my second brow shape. All right, I think I'm gonna bring that edge down just a little bit more. Let's see. Hmm. All right, that's a little better. That's a little better. They're not, they're not perfectly symmetrical, but that's perfectly fine. I can fix that later. But for now, let me buff out these edges. Like I was telling you I did on the other side to soften that up. All right. And there are my brows. That's the one side. Going over to this side. There are my brows. I think I may have took a little bit of this too much away, but I can definitely fix that later. All right. So I got my brows down pretty much. And now I'm going to focus on my shadows. All right. So let me get out of my head about that or I'll be here all morning. So I have those brows down. And now let's. All right, so now that I got my brows down, I'm getting stuck on this because I'm looking at imperfections, but you can't dwell on imperfections. So I'm going to move right on. And what I'm going to do is start working on what colors I want to use for the actual eye. And I'm going to set my face. So what you want to do as a general rule to save your face, what you'll have is called fallout. Fallout is when the pigments of the eyeshadows fall from on your lid as you're applying it and fall to the lower portion of your face. They can fall under here, they can fall on your nose, but you'll have all these little pieces of the pigments of the makeup falling down under. That's called fallout. You want to try to prevent that as much as possible and not have to go in and redo spaces by wiping it away and going back. Some people start their eyes and their eyebrows first and then go and do the whole face. But another trick that I had learned over the years, I'm going to take the setting powder that I would use to set under my eyes, and I'm going to lay that right on down right now. Because I already applied some setting powder once I was finished laying down my base. To prevent that from staying wet. And creating wrinkles. So this is what I use to set under my eye once I lay my concealer down. And you see how I've laid down a generous amount of setting powder under my eye so that whenever I'm working on my actual eyelid, all of that can fall. As I'm working on my eyelids, all of that makeup that falls down on the actual powder. So when I'm done with the powder, I just wipe it all away. It all comes off. It's all gone, and I don't have to worry about any fallout. So that's how I did with that. So now that I have my setting powder down, I have my eyebrows down, I'm going to start working on my eyelids in a little bit, and I'm going to come back to y'all in a few minutes. I'm going to try to change my camera and use my GoPro to set up my GoPro so I can get a better angle, get a better view, and things like that. And y'all will see how this look turns out in a little bit. Hopefully you'll come back. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Please support my channel. The more you share it, the more you like it, the more you subscribe, it helps my channel grow. It helps me get more content out to you. And I do all types of content. I'm a universal artist. You can check out my website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram at MikeUniversalArtist and also on Facebook at MikeJones1983. So check me out on my socials, but it helps grow my channel where I can do more makeup tutorials. You can be a part of my makeup events when I start doing more makeup events when the seasons change. You can see all my gardening tips, and this is a direct inspiration to what I do out in the garden as well. So you can see everything that I'll upload in terms of gardening and farming this year. I'll be starting those tutorial videos pretty soon, and any kind of social media support and needs that y'all need out there. I am your guy. All right. So don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Hit me up on my website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. Hit me up on Instagram at MyUniversalArtist. And I'll see you in the next live. All right. See you soon.